Hey, hello everybody. So Mr. Drew here, and I just wanted to reach out to you and explain a little. This video is going to be a little different for us. Today is the beginning of April's vacation week, and we thought it'd be fun just to interview some kids, why they come here, what their favorite animal is, if they have questions for me, and we really wanted to see. It was a fun time talking to everybody. We covered a lot of video time. So it should be interesting to see the final outcome that these children have and why they're here. But the real reason why I'm here is because of you. These kids, I tell you what, I had so much fun just talking with them, enjoying listening to their questions, playing off of them and trying to, get them to talk a little more about the world around them. I loved it. Every second of it. That's what I do this for, is for them. And, teach, educate, make them aware of this world. And I'm glad you're all a part of it. And I hope that I can keep serving all of you. And I hope that I can, just be that bright spot in the world for you and your children. And I thank you all for your support. It truly means the world to me. I wouldn't be here without any of you. And so I do truly appreciate every single one of you. And I hope you enjoy watching this video. Thank you, everybody. Peace and love in these wild times. Answer it. All right. So what is your favorite animal in the world?
Parrots.
Parrots? Is that because you just held a parrot? Yeah? Yeah, what is your favorite animal?
My favorite animal is cats.
Cats? Did you see our cat, Lou?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's around somewhere. I don't know where he is. But Lou is our cat, and he hangs out here. He's the greeter, so usually he greets people. All right, so what is your favorite thing in here? Besides parrots. When you come here, what do you like to do?
Like this, do that.
Oh, you like to dig in the mine? Did you know that's called the Priscilla mine, after two friends of mine, Sonny and Priscilla? And that's what we named it after, because they were very much avid geologists. They like to dig for rocks all the time. So we named it after them, because they both passed away and I miss them. What's your favorite thing to do in here?
I choose, like, something in here, a bouncy castle.
Oh, the jump house. The jump house is fun. I get in there once in a while and jump around too. Yeah, because it's a fun thing to do, right?
Yeah.
All right. Colt's here. Colt is like my kid. And Colt is a magnet fisherman. And he goes magnet fishing. He has his own YouTube channel, Citizens Magnet. And he helps clean the rivers. He cleans the waters. He does a lot of good for the environment. And that's what I love about Colt. Colt is always looking for something to clean and rescue. And sometimes he finds some pretty cool stuff. Hi. How are you? It's like, why is this garden gnome talking to me? Who is this guy? I was told to ask you about the snake the last time.
Yeah, he pooped and peed on me.
The snake pooped and peed on you? And you came back for more?
Yeah. I'm gonna hold the snake so if it pees and poop on me, they're gonna give me another paper towel.
Well, I think we'll definitely give you a paper towel if the snake poops. Hopefully it doesn't do it again.
I know it needs
What?
to go back.
What were the odds of it pooping on you twice? I don't know. That's astronomical. Yeah, it would be super weird. So, is this your first time here? No, I knew that, but I thought I would ask for the people who might be watching. Why do you keep coming back?
Because I like it here.
What do you like about it?
There's a bunch of animals I like.
Like what kind? What's your favorite animal?
Frogs, toads, and axolotls.
Oh, you're an amphibian girl. Have you been watching the YouTube videos we've done on the frogs and stuff? And the axolotls? Cool. Thank you for watching. Yeah, we got a lot of those. I wish, the only thing I really wish we could hold frogs better, but they don't like to be held too much and they hide a lot, but they're still cool animals. Yeah.
At my cousin's house, you know what?
What?
We go for a walk, and we always go to the frog ponds and catch frogs.
Oh, so cool. Have you ever flipped over a log and found salamanders? Oh man, I love salamanders. I love the yellow spotted salamander.
And one time we went there, and there was a screaming frog.
Was it hurt?
No.
Because sometimes they scream when they get hurt. Frogs can be very loud. A lot of people don't think frogs scream, but they can.
But like I catched it, and it just started screaming.
They were like, ah! You know, because you were probably like, you're gonna eat me, don't eat me, ah! So okay, let's start off. Names. Rin, okay, R-Y-N?
R-Y-N-N.
And then, okay, Isabella,
Ruby.
and if you ask me in 1 minute, I will completely forget everybody's name. But anyhow, I barely remember who I am half the time. So anyhow, all right, so why are we here?
We got invited by some friends.
What, you get invited by some friends? Like family friends or?
Just some of mine and family. Her, and then we were invited, and then she's also.
So you know this is like be on our YouTube channel, and then you become like influencers yourself. That's what you're hoping, isn't it? You're hoping to ride my coattails to make you famous.
Sure.
Awesome! I hope that happens. That will be so cool. And look what I got. She made that for me today. Or yesterday. Yesterday you made it. Or today. Today. She made it today. So what is it? What do you like about frogs? Why do you like frogs so much?
They're slimy and they're cool, and they're cool.
They're slimy and they're cool. I like that answer. That's probably the best answer ever because they're most people don't like slimy, but you like slimy. That's awesome. And they're cool. Well, yeah, they are cool. You know they've been around like before dinosaurs were? Well, about the time, I think. Yeah, before dinosaurs. Yeah. They didn't look like the frogs we have now, but they've been around a long time. And that's pretty impressive. Have you looked at the animals? Did you like the animals? Yeah, you're right. There's some right there. What's your favorite animal? What is it? Frogs? Why do you like frogs? What does a frog say? Ribbit, ribbit? Can you say it really loud? Like, ribbit, ribbit! No? Did you go dig in the sand yet? Yeah, you did? That's good. Did you have fun digging in sand? Wait a minute. I love those shoes. They're beautiful shoes. They're Velcro and they're sparkly. You found a shark tooth? You see the birdies? Do you like birdies? There's more birdies. Yeah, there's a lot of birds in here. What do birds say? Tweet, tweet. Boy, how did you get so smart? What else? What other animals do you like? Is there any other animals?
Tortoises.
Tortoises are fun. They're a little slow.
And they can live for like.
And they can live for a very long time. And that's why I don't usually recommend them as much as pets, because they live a long time. And it's hard to take care of something when it lives so long. Because we have a lot of things going on in our life, and tortoises are difficult. Now, let me ask you this. If you had to ask me any question in the world, anything except for my Visa number, don't ask for that. If you had to ask one question, what question would you ask me? If you could think of anything to ask. Like, what's my favorite color? I don't know. Anything.
I know you like animals.
Uh-huh. You know what else I like? Dinosaurs. You know what? When you become an adult, nobody ever asks you what your favorite dinosaur is.
What's your favorite dinosaur?
Triceratops. Thank you for asking. I've been waiting for that moment for a long time. Triceratops is my favorite. I love it, the way it's designed. I remember going to the Yale Peabody Museum. It's in Connecticut. And I remember seeing the first Triceratops skull and being so impressed on how it's naturally designed. It floored me. It was amazing. So I love Triceratops. What's your favorite dinosaur?
The ones with the long neck.
The long necks. So the Brachiosaurus and Diplodocus and Brontosaurus and all those. There's a big discussion about the Brontosaurus thing, but anyhow, nonetheless, yeah, the long necks is what they call them sauropods. That's the proper name is sauropods, and there's a lot of different sauropods. But I'd love to see one in real life. That would be so cool. What questions do you have, Cole?
Who was your favorite hero? And you
Who when I grew up or
Like,
growing up?
Yeah, when you grew up, like who was the person that you looked up to?
My dad.
Your dad.
My dad.
Yeah.
My dad taught me a lot in life, and so my dad, you know, he might not know it sometimes, but he's my hero.
Your dad's awesome.
Yeah. So
Mine was obviously two people. It was my dad and you. When I
thank you.
say like anybody that I see with animals that do well with animals, you know.
Well, we try. We have fun.
And you're like my dad, so you know I love you.
True. Love you, Cole.
Love you.
Talk to you later.
Hot-headed beauty.
Aha. Hi. We have another one. How are you? What's your name?
I'm Isley.
Isley?
Yeah.
I love that name. That's a beautiful name. I like that. So, why are you here today? Besides it's April vacation. We know that. I mean, you know.
Because I absolutely love seeing all the animals here.
You love to, oh, that's all right. And what is your favorite animal here? It's tough.
Gargoyle geckos.
The right answer is all of them. But gargoyle gecko, yeah, I guess they're pretty cool. I love the colors on them. They got a weird looking little head, but I love them. They're fun. They're sticky, soft, squishy like a booger. I like that. So, how are you? Good. What's your name?
Abigail.
Abigail. I love that too. We have a snake here named Abby. It's Abigail, believe it or not. And that snake is 22 years old. And as a matter of fact, I kid you not, it is black and white striped snake. It really is. It's a black and white striped snake. It's called the California king snake. And that snake is 22 years old. Why do I know it's 22 years old? Because I bought it for my daughter when she was 11. My daughter is now 33 years old. She lives in Jacksonville, Florida, and she has 2 kids of her own. I have 2 grandsons and so that snake has been around for 22 years, and it's still here. I still have my daughter's black and white snake. Crazy. Anyhow, sorry. Yeah. So what is your favorite animal?
One of the big lizards.
One of the which ones? Like the black and white tegu lizards?
No, I held it in my lap and it was really cool.
Oh, do you remember which one it was or its name? No. Okay. What did it look like?
It had a long tail.
Long tail.
And it had scales.
Long tail and scales. I got nothing. But anyhow, so all right. So, what is your second favorite animal? Because everybody always asks what your first is, but nobody ever asks what your second is.
The bird with no
Oh, so Matt's over here. Yeah, Matt's is pretty cool. Yeah, he's 38 years old. Did you? Yeah, he's up there. He's old. If you had to ask me one well, you can ask me all the questions you want, but if there's one thing, like if there's something about me you wanted to know, or a question about an animal you wanted to know, do you have a question in mind? Is there something you would be like, I've always been wondering, does an electric eel really kill people? Or something like that, anything.
There were enough that they probably kill people.
Well, yeah, that's true. But I mean, and yes, one can do it. But you know what happens? It doesn't really kill people. It shocks them and they pass out and then they drown. So I guess indirectly, yeah, the water's really what does the killing. So yeah. But it doesn't feel good to get shocked by one. I got shocked by an electric catfish once, but it was a little guy. And it wasn't a good feeling. I didn't like it. But anyhow, I digress. So, any question? I don't want to put seeds in your head. I don't want you to think of. I want you to. Nothing.
What would you recommend for if you got a reptile for the first time?
What? That's a good question. And I get that a lot. What do I recommend? Well, it really comes down to individual people. Everybody's different. And how you take care of it. But the one thing I like to tell people is you need to plan and think about it. Because how old are you? You're 12. Well, let's add 10 years to your life. How old will you be in 10 years? 22. Good, because I didn't want to do the math. But anyhow, so you'll be 22 years old. And now let's think about what are you going to be doing between the ages of 12 years old and 22 years old? Name some things you'll be doing. School. What else?
Finding a job.
Finding a job. What else? Maybe. Go ahead. You were going to say it. Maybe
Going to fast food places.
going to fast food places.
Telling me not to.
When people are telling you not to. That's good. Maybe you'll be working at a fast food place. I don't know. But you'll also be getting your license probably. You'll maybe planning for college or something, a career. You, by 22, you'll be dating before then. I know that's a... I know. But not only that, you might be by 22 married and have your own child. So I always say to people when you're getting an animal, think about the long term and what you're going to be doing. And can you really commit to that animal? Because when you come in here, there's over 400 animals, right? Every one of them had a home before me. So we have to really think, can I do this? Or maybe is it better to wait? When I was your age, I didn't have animals. My mom didn't like animals. I had fish, and that's what got me started. But, we have to look at the big picture. Like gargoyle geckos, they're really cool, and they're fairly easy to take care of if you learn about them. But they can also live 20 or 30 years. So I only asked you 10 years. I didn't ask you, what are you going to be in 20 or 30 years? So that's something to think about. But gargoyle geckos might be a good choice, nonetheless. Okay, now I've been asking everybody, if you had a question you wanted to ask me, I really, if I ever see Mr. Drew or I get a chance to talk to him, I want to ask him this question. Is there a question that you would want to ask me?
How long have you been working here?
How long have I been working here? Well, I started the Mr. Drew and his animals about 15 years ago. And it was by accident. I didn't mean to start this. It just kind of happened. But I've been working with exotic animals. Because the animals I work with, they're called exotic because they come from somewhere else in the world. I've been working with exotic animals now for over 35 years. So I kind of started by accident, and I'm glad it was a good accident. Sometimes accidents happen and they're not good, but this was a good accident. And I'm so happy to be here, and I'm so happy that you're here. Because, I'm glad I can build a place that you can have fun and explore. Hello. Hi. And your name is? Amelia. So, why are you here, Amelia? Why? Talk to me. I want to know why. Talk to me.
I'm here with
Why are you here? Oh, I'm sorry. I'm interrupting. I'm sorry.
I'm here with my cousins because they're here from Greece. So we're trying.
Wait a minute. They're here from Greece? Like the country Greece?
Yeah.
So we have people from a foreign country here in Lewiston, Maine, because of you.
Yes.
That's awesome. Thank you for bringing your cousins. Why did you, out of everything, why would you, hey, let's go to Mr. Drew and see some, why?
Because some of my friends invited us, so we invited my cousins. So I was really excited when we got the offer to come here.
Oh, sweet. So is this your first time here?
Yes.
Well, there's a lot to see and do. Yeah, most people spend 2 to 3 hours here. So, and there's a great food truck outside right now that's got pizza. So I'm looking forward to that myself. But all right. So what is your favorite animal in the world?
In the world?
Yeah, if you had to, or it could be here. I mean, I don't know.
In the world is probably a dog. Like the species of dog,
Yep,
any
yep.
species, because I have dogs at home,
Yeah.
and they're just such great dogs. I love them. I love all types of dogs, so it has to be dogs.
Okay, so if you had to pick a type of dog, like a corgi, or do you have a specific breed that you like, or doesn't matter? Golden Retriever. They have the same they have the same expression for everything. Like a Golden Retriever that's angry is it never changes. So they're wonderful. All right, so that's okay. But what about here? Like if you had a favorite creepy crawly thing, or something you don't understand too well, like if in here, because we take in all kinds of weird things. So
My favorite animal here is the leopard gecko.
leopard
I love
geckos.
leopard
Do you know where they come from?
No.
They're found in Pakistan and Afghanistan and that part of the world. So they're closer to Greece than they are to us. But all the leopard geckos we have in the United States are born here. But they're a beautiful animal, and they're very, very, I'm going to say tolerant. They put up with humans, and that's pretty cool. These animals, let me ask, because we do with the creepy and crawly. Is there anything creepy crawly that you guys like? Is there something here you like, or you're like, you like the tarantula? Oh, sweet. Snakes? Oh, look, we got like photo bombers. Cool. So, are you associated with these fine ladies?
My little brother.
Oh, the little brother. All right. So that's fine. You can interject that. And so you held to say, is this your first time?
Yeah.
And what did you think? I mean, when you went into holding it, were you scared? You weren't scared. Okay. You never held a snake before, though. So,
My brother was said, bet $20 she wouldn't hold it. So she went and hold it, so.
did you get the 20? You better get the 20. Yeah, who said that? Oh, dude, you gotta, honor is everything. You owe her 20. Just saying.
Oh, I have a question for you.
Oh, question. I love questions. All right.
Why don't you have a chameleon?
That is a very good question. And the reason, first of all, we do not buy animals. So everything in here was in somebody else's home. Or it was illegal because Maine has a lot of laws regarding these animals.
You have axolotls.
Yeah, and or it's just unwanted. So we take them in. We don't buy animals. Chameleons are very delicate animals, and a lot of the big pet stores, big box stores, they might sell them as easy pets, and they're really not.
Yeah.
And they stress really easy. Most people don't keep them in proper enclosures. So by the time we actually get a chameleon,
It's not healthy.
it's so sick that the only thing we can do is put it down.
Because
Um,
did a lot of research on chameleons, and I really wanted to see one.
yeah, and they're also, they only live like 6 to 8 years. They're short-lived, and some even shorter. The pygmy chameleons only live 2 to 3. But they're very short-lived animals. So, like I said, by the time we get them, it's very rare that we get them young, and it's very rare we get them healthy, and that's why we don't have any. Somebody did reach out to me about having a chameleon that was healthy, and they were going to give it to me, but I get phone calls and emails all the time. So that could be now, that could be 6 months from now. I never know.
Yeah, I was trying to convince my parents to let me get a veiled chameleon.
Yeah, honestly, I would say go with another choice. Veileds aren't my favorite. The Panthers are better. I like the Jackson's chameleons are good. But the thing is, you got to make sure you do your research because they all have different care. That's the big thing, is making sure you learn about it before you get it. Yeah, that way I don't have to take a sick animal in. I don't want a sick animal. I really don't want another animal. I've got enough. So,
I have a question.
Okay.
What's your favorite animal here?
Oh, my favorite, if you haven't seen him, we'll probably have him out a little later on, the snapping turtle. Wilbert. Wilbert's been with me 10 years. He was frozen in ice when I found him. And so he's like my puppy dog. He actually knows sign language. He knows verbal commands. And like when I come back from a show, this is 10,000 square feet. I can open the door, put him on the floor, and he can walk all the way back to his tank, and he'll sit in front of it and wait to be put away. They're really smart animals. And so, and normally I would have let him go. That was the whole point, is I was going to just take care of him because he was frozen. I was going to take care of him, and in the spring let him go. But he lost his fear of humans. And snapping turtles are the number one animal that people kill in Maine because they're mean, because they bite fingers and toes off. They don't do that. And because they'll bite you when you're swimming. They don't do that. You're more likely to get bit by her while you're swimming. Yeah, it's true. So, so we ended up keeping him, but he's been wonderful for he's like my puppy dog. I call him my little swamp puppy.
Why
What?
do you only have one bunny? And why is he in there with the turtles?
Okay, so we have one rabbit. We have one rabbit because we don't, if you go to any animal shelter in the state, there's a lot of them, right? Every big city has a shelter. So Lewiston has one, Portland, Waterville, Augusta. They all have shelters. They all have rescues. And they take in the cute, fluffy things. So there's maybe 50 shelters here in Maine that take in cute and fluffy animals. But there's only me and one other person, Herp Haven. Shout out to Herp Haven. We're the only ones that take in the creepy, crawly things. So the rabbit is here by accident. I don't, like, normally, if I take in a rabbit, I would normally find it or get him to where it needs to be. This one came to us 4 years ago. It was late January. It was really cold outside. It was a Sunday night. And somebody had called me and said, "Hey, Mr. Drew, I was at Walmart and there was a tote in the parking lot. And I went to go look, and inside was a rabbit. And it's cold out and the shelters are closed. What do we do?" I said, "Well, I'll take him in and I'll get him to the shelter, make sure it's okay, and I'll get it to where it needs to be." Well, she never left. She started cleaning the tortoise shells and sleeping on them. She'd use them like a pillow. And so we realized that she was quite comfortable being here, and we just kind of left her here. So she found her home with us. But normally after that, I had a lot of people say, you want a rabbit? It's like, no, one's enough. One's enough. I don't want any more rabbits. I like rabbits, but one's enough here. So that's why. Most of the shelters, there's rabbit rescues and there's other places that'll handle that. That's their job. My job is to take in the lizards and stuff like that. Go have some more fun. We'll see you later. Thank you so much. Bye, buddy. Thank you.
Love you.
Oh, love you too. Oh, that was nice. Well, thank you so much for coming in. I hope to, talk to you a little more later and explore, but we have all kinds of stuff to do. And thank you so much. And thank you for bringing cousins from Greece. That's so cool. We need a big map where we can tack with people because we've had people from all over the world come here, and that's pretty amazing in itself. So Greece is a new one for us. Thank you. All right, go off and explore, have fun, and thank you so much for coming again and again and again. I appreciate it. I'm glad you were here today, and I'm sure I'll see you around.
Yeah.
Hopefully you'll be influencers on YouTube someday, and you'll make lots of money, and then you'll remember me and say, Mr. Drew, we're just gonna send you some money your way for giving us our start. Yeah.
Sounds good.
Sounds. Thank you so much for coming. Go have some fun, explore, and tell us what you find, JL. Let us know what you like and don't like.